Roger, Bravo leader.
Black foil's in attack position.
Stand by.
All right.
Star Wars.
Look, one of ours, out of the main hold.
Star Wars references abound.
We didn't hit it.
Yes.
I can't shake him.
I have you now.
Welcome, listeners, fans, critics, hateful folk on the internet that hate us but still continue to download our podcast. Welcome to the Video Game Choo Choo. I am your host, John Michonski.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really crazy.
We're trying this out.
Yeah, we're trying something new tonight.
We're going to see how this
hosting.
feels.
Mike's going to try to sit in the back seat, and he's going to try to not talk over me like he is right now.
It's really difficult. Holy shit.
You piece of fucking shit. Shut the fuck up. Oh my
Can
God.
I do it too?
No. Stop it. Don't, please. I'm trying to be a big boy. I'm trying to be the host of Video Game Choo Choo. You're not going to let me.
Video games with the video games. I'm just trying to video games.
Okay, these three motherfuckers that are trying...
games.
These three motherfuckers
Video games.
that are trying to ruin my night right now are Mike Casamano.
Hey, what's going on? I'm finally on the receiving end of that.
Dick. Lauren
I thought we
Boley.
didn't say motherfucker on this podcast.
We do now. And Will Westwater.
Swole yoke, Jack. Ripped, chiseled, bronzed.
Gains.
Yeah, so, Mike and Will, neither of you were on the show last week.
This is true.
We should catch up
Yeah,
with
what were
y'all.
y'all doing?
What did you guys do? Yeah, what were you doing?
Will, you wanna start this one?
We may or may not have been in Vegas. Celebrating
Lots.
my 21st birthday. Ayo, I can drink legally now. Holy shit.
So, are slot machines
Nice.
video games for the purpose of this podcast?
Yes, I played an Iron Man video game slot machine, and I actually won like $3 off of it. But don't worry, I ended up losing all of my winnings and $100 in blackjack and roulette. So, it was fun.
Nice.
Alright.
It
Nice.
was a good time. But I went diving in the Mandalay Bay Aquarium. If you have a scuba diver's license, you can totally do that. So I put on chainmail and I dove with sharks. And we even have a YouTube video of it. So I can post that. Even though it's really long and has like music that's really weird, music that sounds like a slow motion like squirting video from a porno.
Oh,
But
no.
but anyway.
All right.
So anyway, then there's that, and then the second day we went and shot guns at the gun club. Mike didn't come because he had an essay to write.
Yeah,
But-
I had an essay on the Sunday of fall break. That's my life. I was in Vegas in my hotel room working on an essay. Although, in fairness, Vegas is a shithole, so
Yeah.
I didn't miss much.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn.
And then we had a great birthday dinner, and we like hung out, and it was a great time. We had a good time.
Yeah, no, Will's family is really cool. Like, if you take Will and then like divide him in two, and then that's his brother and sister.
All right. Well, now we know what we need to do for science to make a better podcast.
We just need to
have a
cut
five-
Will in half.
Yeah.
I'll get the chainsaw.
Really good 5-person podcast going on.
Mm-hmm.
I will have no part of this.
I would not mind it if like we replaced Will with his brother and sister. That could be interesting.
Oh, no.
They would be like, "What the hell are you all talking about?" My brother would know kind of what you're talking about, and then when everybody was talking about stuff that he didn't know about, he'd just be like, I'm gonna leave.
I feel like Will's brother would be good for like the discussions, and Will's sister would be good for the goofs.
Yeah.
That was good. Well, I'm glad that we have the combo Will Westwater. That
Yeah, we have the full Will here.
Yeah, it
full
is. It is kind of funny though to see my family. They I'm the way younger one by a lot, so but I definitely have a little bit of my brother and a little bit of my sister. But
It's really funny to see my family, considering that I killed all of them 2 years ago. So like, I don't know what's up with that.
Wow, fucked up but true.
They're all pointing at me, and like noises are coming out of their mouth, but it's not a noise a human can perceive.
is there some goof I'm missing?
Yes, the goof. Okay, let me just like pull back. The goof is that you murdered your family and you're seeing their ghosts, like their vengeful spirits.
That didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Damn it, Mike,
I saw it
no.
happen.
The only thing that got murdered was my gains when I was eating all that delicious food at the Bellagio, and actually I didn't murder my gains because I'm...
Great. We need as many
I'm
gains as we
here to
can
help.
possibly have for this podcast.
Yeah.
You need to gain for the rest of us. Yeah, you cover all that ground. So, Mike, you should go into more detail about why Vegas is a shithole, because you are very adamant about how awful Vegas is.
So I get off the plane in Vegas on Saturday because I went to IndieCade on Friday and I had class. So I didn't go out with Will on the Friday. But I get out of the plane, and the baggage claim is, and I'm sorry to Lauren for this comparison, but I guess John and Will will get it. It is about the size of E3. Like, the baggage claim is the size and relative noise and irritation level of E3.
Jesus.
So right off the bat, I'm like, oh god, this is a place for like people who are way more excitable than me to come and pretend like they're enjoying themselves. You know, like old people who are like, they're escaping Florida for a couple days to go to Vegas, and they won't actually go to any shows or anything. They'll just sit in their hotel and like eat at buffets, then maybe go out to a casino. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Vegas, the place, and that it perfectly mirrors Vegas, the people.
That's literally what it is.
But like, it's also this really gross place. Like, the streets are paved with like hooker business cards, for lack of a better term. There's like, all people are on the street like slapping cards against their hands where like you can call up and you can get a hooker, and like they're just strewn about the streets. And there's a truck that I saw first night with a huge like billboard on it where it's like, you can call the ladies that come to your room, here are the boobs. And John, I don't know, actually no, I don't think I told this to Lauren. Lauren, I want you to guess what the phone number is for this billboard.
555 555 5555.
You are really not that far off. 6969696.
Close.
Nice!
Yeah, and like it's so gross, that whole place. I come out of the Denny's at like midnight, and some guy in an ill-fitting suit and a fedora just comes up to me. He's like, "You've had dinner now. How about dessert? Go to the strip club, see the ladies in their bras." And I didn't want anything to do with this man. It's
If I was in Vegas and I had a brothel,
sure.
the phone number
I love
for
where
it
this is going.
would be 1-800-BUP-BOOB.
What?
1-800-BUP-BOOB.
Buff?
BUP.
Like you.
BUPBOOB. 1-800-BUP-BOOB.
So
Why?
1-800
Because
I
BUP is
get.
funny.
287 2662.
Yes. BUP-BOOB.
1-800-777-777.
Probably.
By like a casino or something, probably.
Also,
I mean,
everything
whoever got
is so
6
expensive. Like,
Is there like-
Yeah,
speaking
I
of
bet.
casinos, Jesus, it's ridiculous. That's why I went to the Denny's, because like no, but like when you get in there and if you're like, okay, I'm hungry, now it's time to eat. It's like, Jesus Christ, $50 for like just the tiny steak, and like $10 if you want mashed potatoes. What? Like, that's why
Excuse
I went
me.
to like the Denny's after eating with Will's family, because they're like, yeah, we're gonna eat here like normal people. And I'm like, oh god, I can't afford any of this. So me and the other Occidental student that Will is not dating, we went to the Denny's, and we had some reasonable.
His name is
food.
Dave. He's great. He's a good
He
man.
is. He was a legit dude. I felt safe with him in
Yeah.
the room that I was sleeping in. I did not feel like he would murder me or steal my things. Yeah, he's a legit man.
Nice.
Yeah, Vegas is terrible. Don't
Yeah.
go. Like, maybe if you have like a bunch of friends and like you're all there in the right mindset. Like, that's kind of what like redeemed that trip for me, because like, you know, Will and like his family and everyone I went with, they're all really cool, and like hanging out in the hotel room, had a great time. And then you leave the hotel room.
Okay.
Also, we're self-aware enough to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a shithole. Like, we all were like, we need to
Yeah,
do this because
exactly.
this will be
Exactly.
hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, we all had the same, like, Jesus Christ, This is so
like we were all
fucking
enjoying
funny.
each other's
Like,
company and enjoying the fact that this was a fucking fake town covered in grease.
Everything I've heard of about Vegas was basically like, you need to be of age, and you need to just stay there for one night. You need to not drink too much.
48 hours.
And you just... Is it 48 hours?
Yeah. That's
All right, well,
the rule I've
yeah,
heard.
just stay for like a night, but just get out of there.
Why?
Like one day and then sleep, and then one day and just get the hell out of there. You know, like that's what I heard.
Because, like, after a certain point, you're still into
like
the whole Vegas thing, but, like, you will feel... There's a point where it hits you, where, like, oh god, I've fucked up. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Except E3, you can't leave after 48 hours.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like this group of 4 people would have a good time in Vegas because of our relative personas. But, like, if you go there with people...
I'd be no fun in Vegas. I'd be like, what? No, I'm not with you in on that.
I feel, yeah, we're all self-aware enough to enjoy it. But like if you're there, like, yeah, Vegas, we're here for the party. I'm gonna go to the club and get the sex.
Oh god, no, I wouldn't. Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's none of
me.
us. But like, I feel like all of us just going around and cracking up at like the 6969 fucking phone number. I feel like that might be a good time. But even that, I don't know that Vegas is the place I would recommend to go to.
oh my god, I was just sitting there thinking like it's obscene. It's you go there. There's just like it's hilarious. It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. It's Mos Eisley Spaceport.
That's bad.
But
That does sound awful.
But if the only purpose of Mos Eisley was to be there for its own sake, does that make sense? Like, there's no like beach.
Yeah.
There's no like natural thing there other than being like you realize these hotels are fucking huge. There's their own cities. Like, they're massive, and they're like their bottom floors are all casinos, and like it's not like there's a separate space. Like, in other words, you could stay indoors the entire time if you wanted to. It's ridiculous. It's very kitschy. It's everything feels like it's disposable, but at the same time, pretty fucking cool to gamble. I enjoyed that. But you know, you have like people with open containers, and like smoking is still a thing there, like indoors, and it just.
Yuck.
Like when you, yeah, and there were just people who'd like, you know, it'd be like 9 a.m. walking by with a fucking, you know, rack of whatever, and you know, some stupid like fake drink from one of those like giant plastic things that's like,
Yeah.
we got this from Caesar's fuckhole and we put it in our terrible mouths and died because we're sea people, and it was so funny, and like, I'm, you know, it was awesome. It was so funny, and then it was great. I really had a great time. I would totally do it again with people who are over 21, like everybody over 21. That way we could all indulge and all that cool stuff. But like, I'm very happy we weren't with a crew that was like, yeah, we're gonna go clubbing. We're just gonna go see some tits. We're gonna go grab said tits, and we're going to go. You know, it just like.
I need to bring a lot of condoms on this trip.
Yeah. Wait, who needs condoms? I don't need no condoms. And then, like...
You just gotta pull out, bro.
Yeah, where you're just like, I'll skeet on the carpet, because they'll clean it. And you're just like, oh, God, please no.
These don't sound like the kinds of people I would enjoy. Most
and
certainly
like,
not.
While I was willing, I was there, I was like, it's my fucking 21st, I'm spending money out the ass. But, I definitely did feel that same thing where I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Like, this breakfast sandwich is like $40 fucking or something,
Yeah.
where I'm like, and like me,
Oh, Jesus.
who I need to eat every 2 hours, was like in a crisis mode. It was awful.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm another eating every 2 hours person.
I eat all the time.
I feel like if you want to summarize Vegas into like one thing, besides the fucking baggage claim, it's when I was flying in, and it is a desert, and then just this kitschy, fake, man-made oasis of debauchery. Like, there's nothing like natural beyond the wasteland. And you just get there, and it's
That
gross.
is New Vegas.
Yeah, it's like New Vegas, except I would rather play New Vegas.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas out now.
Hashtag
Stores.
corruption.
Yes. So, other than Vegas, have you guys been playing any games?
How about
lately?
Nidhogg?
I have.
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg.
Do you not know what Nidhogg is?
Yeah, that game looks awesome.
Nidhogg is a fighting game. Like, I'm trying to think of like how to say it without just saying it's a fighting game. It's.
What?
I'm just trying to think of how to explain like what Nidhogg is.
Do you want me to give it a shot?
Yeah.
So, like, Nidhogg is two people and, like, a long hallway. It's like a 2D game with a long hallway. And each person has a sword, and you die in one hit. So your objective is, like, kill the other person and keep running down the hallway. And there's, like, a certain amount of screens for the hallway.
Yeah.
So you get to one screen, you, like, kill somebody, you run to the next one, and they've respawned, they have their thing, and they're trying to kill you so they can get past you and get to the next screen.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's a little bit like Smash, except instead of like flinging other people, you're trying to fling yourself.
Yes, exactly.
And so the thing is that like there's only like one character, unlike a lot of fighting games, and you have a whole bunch of different like movements. And so the blade you have, the sword you have, is not like a swing take people cut thing sword. It's like a fencing blade, and the characters are these like really, really, really like poorly done pixel people from like some other game. I believe that the author like started with. It was like, okay, I'm going to make this game look good. And like they're from an old fencing game, and so like you'll press forward and the guy will like do a fencing advance, or you'll press back and do a fencing advance. And so you can do like really fine control like fencing movements, or if you're not making a ton of progress that way, what you'll do is you'll like jam or like you'll hold the forward longer and you'll just like break into a fucking sprint. And like there's like pretty tall jumps and there's some dive kicks. And you can throw your sword, but apart from that, there aren't any really like air options. And you can't just run past the person, because like whenever you get a kill, you get right of way. So you're the person who can like advance. The other person can't advance unless they kill you. So it's like what usually happens is you'll kill someone and you'll break into a fucking sprint, and they'll like throw their sword at you, or they'll like jump and try and dive kick backwards to catch you, and you'll just be like trying to get past them all the time. And then like you can hold your sword in like one of three positions, right? So if you move your sword into the position they're in, and the swords are overlapping, you can disarm them. And you can like do a bunch of fucking cartwheels and shit. I don't know, it's just strange. And what happens when you get to like the final screen is there's a giant like worm beast that will like rise up and eat you, and that means you win. It's hard, like, I don't feel like my description has done it justice. It's a very strange and fast-paced game.
It's really cool. I got to try a little bit of it at Indiecade. They didn't really have any controls attached to it, so I didn't really have a good idea of what I was doing, but there's a lot of potential there for, like, couch multiplayer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the online matchmaking does not have enough people on it. So yeah, I bought Nidhogg, and I played that some. I beat the single player. It took me about an hour. And I crave people to play Nidhogg with.
That's how I was with Towerfall for a while. Like, it's really cool, but, like...
No one plays it.
It's... I mean, yeah, and there's, like, no online matchmaking. Yeah. So it's all just like, hey, come to my room, we're going to play Towerfall. What's Towerfall, you ask? Yeah, no, that happened to Will. I roped him into playing Towerfall. And it's a great game. Mm-hmm. People always love it when they play it. But, like, it's... getting there is the hard part.
I feel like the thing with Nidhogg is that it's just so ridiculous that, like, eventually everything, like, reaches a finishing point where, like, both players just end up crouching and doing this, like, weird crouch hop thing that makes your character look like a frog back and forth until someone, like, cartwheels over and stabs the other crouch hopping frog. It's just... It happens really fast, and, like, all the movements are kind of janky, so it's just, like, you can't help but laugh at it. Mm-hmm. Like, watch a YouTube video. Like, my description is not really... I don't feel like it's a game you can really put into words.
I think you put it into words just fine. Don't worry about that, Lauren. So, did you play anything else?
So help me God. If I hear Destiny come out of your mouth, that's it. I'm gonna vomit all over this keyboard.
No comment.
Yeah, anything else other than Destiny?
I was
please,
gonna buy
for
Smash.
God's sake.
Smash, but then I saw it was $40 and Nidhogg was $10.
Mm-hmm. You made the right decision on all counts.
Chill out, Mike.
I like Smash, you fucker.
Smash is very good.
I know.
Smash is
It's
very
very
good.
good.
I just
Nidhogg-
I need to pay for groceries.
Nidhogg is better.
I don't think
That's fair.
I think they're both very good games. I actually think they're pretty similar games in that they're alternate fighting
I
games.
think my ass is better, Mike. My fucking ass is better.
John.
Can you play? What?
Play Nidhogg
What?
with me.
I don't have
I'll
Nidhogg.
spend
I have
10 of the
Smash.
$30 that I owe you and buy you Nidhogg.
No, because I want... Because,
John wants
need
your
you to-
symbolic failure as well as your literal
No!
failure.
yeah, I want you to put that money towards Smash. Yeah, tell us what else you played. Because I also want to hear from Mike about Indiecade. That's what I really want to hear.
John, you sound so angry.
Because y'all are being fuckers about
I
Smash
think Smash is
Bros.
a good game. It's just
Yo-
costs-
Dude, I've been playing Smash on the reg when I shit before I go to bed.
Oh my
Mike and I
God.
play a lot.
Well, you're going to be playing Smash
Yeah,
this
it's
summer?
ridiculous.
Dude, I'm gonna be smashing on the reg.
It's fall, all right,
It's always summer
Lauren.
on this podcast.
December 2014.
Lauren, what else? Did you
I popped open some Blacklight and played some other first-person shooters to like see how. I was like trolling people online to see how they reacted for a lot of stuff, but like, because like I've started thinking about like online gaming differently lately. Like when I think about it as like people trying to like prove dominance, etc. And so I've been playing a bunch of different online games to see how different communities like react, just to like try and get perspective. And that ties into the thing I was talking about last week. But it's mostly just been like online shooters. So like, there's an open source like Quake clone basically called Sarbraten. If you've ever heard of like Cube, it's the sequel to that. Well, sequel. It's like a further development of that engine. And so I played that, and that happens to have like a much like older, mature audience. Like a lot of elderly European gentlemen tend to play it for some reason because it's free and open source like first-person shooter. You don't see it a ton.
Sure.
I cracked open like Counter-Strike Source again because I already own that, and so I was playing that, and I was thinking about like, okay, what's the kind of people who play this, and like I feel like Counter-Strike has changed a lot, like over time. Like the game itself is like the way it's played hasn't seriously changed, but like the community around it has become different. Because like these days you have like people who have just been playing Counter-Strike for years and years and years and years and years, and everyone has their favorite version of it. I'm like, I can compete because like I did my time in that game. But
I did my time.
Counter-Strike is very much like a bunch of people who are dedicated to the game and may not play a bunch of other shooters. I play Blacklight, which tends to have, I've noticed, like a lot of Call of Duty. It tends to have like a lot of Call of Duty refugees, if you know what I mean.
Sure. I kind of get the idea. Like people who are kind of bored with Call of Duty want something new.
Yeah, because Call of Duty never changes.
Call of Duty.
It's
Call of Duty
the
never
formula there,
changes.
Oh, most certainly.
Yeah. So I played some people who
Just
wanted to
like
break
John
from
Michonski.
that. I mean, I don't know. It's been interesting. Because, like, the thing I've noticed is that, like, a lot of different gaming communities, like, there's the same, like, underlying rage if you beat them in certain ways, but, like, it seems like all of these different communities want, like, different stuff out of, like, their shooter. Like, some, some of them want, you know, ye old test of skill. Some of them want to just, like, kind of, like, lean back and crack a beer. It's interesting. I played other games. I played Destiny 2, but no comment.
Yeah.
I had to say it.
Well, it was nice having you on the podcast, Lauren. Sorry, but we're gonna.
What?
Have to
No,
kick you
Will
out
does it
forever.
too.
Yep.
What's with the Last
Time
of
to
Us?
go. Oh no! Like this moratorium is across all. It's non-discriminatory.
What?
Yeah, if Will brings up The Last of Us, I'm gonna
Shit.
yeah, I'm gonna shit, and then I'm gonna start being very angry. No, I'm just kidding. Is that your games, Lauren? Is that what you played?
Is that
You done?
it?
You done?
I mean, I went back and played some more XCOM, but I don't really feel like that's worthy of comment. I'm probably going to be playing Project Diva soon.
Oh. Very good.
No comment. Don't you say shit.
What do you mean?
Don't you
no
say
comment?
shit.
What? What do you mean? Don't
Just because
I
it's
say
Miku.
shit? I wasn't gonna say anything.
The
I'm
war
not
of the
gonna say anything. It was
waifus.
great.
I'm not defensive over waifus.
What the fuck?
Also, Luca's better
What
than
the
Miku.
fuck is going on? I don't know anything about that. I just
said
thought
some
we were
high
done with. I thought we were done with Vocaloid, but it comes back to haunt me like a fucking
No, my
like a
girlfriend
demon.
bought Project Diva, so I'm going to play it when she's done. I'm really, really garbage at rhythm games.
That's okay.
Sorry to hear that.
I know that feel.
No, you don't. You're like a fucking master at Rock Band Blitz.
Yes, that's true, but that's only because I obsessed over that game to the point where I'm good at it. Like, it's the exception, not the rule.
Okay.
Oh, Mike.
Let's hear it.
Have you ever heard of Frets on Fire?
I have heard of Frets on Fire. Of course I
Have you
have.
played it?
Absolutely not.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
I can hook you
positive.
up with a copy. I'll let you play Frets on Fire.
You know, I think I'm good. I think I'm good there.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Would anyone like my
I'm trolling Mike.
Would anyone like my bonus copy of Dance Praise while we're at it?
What the fuck?
So Frets on Fire was the first rhythm game I ever played, and I was so garbage I couldn't even play that.
I feel that.
Let's move on from whatever the hell is going on. Will Westwater.
Yeah, dude.
Terrible
What have you
segue.
been playing recently? What have you been playing recently? I'm trying to get my fucking sea legs here, and you're just gonna talk shit? Alright? I'm not perfect. This is like my first time trying to do it. Yeah. Will, what have you been playing? Please enlighten us.
Continuing to play Smash, carry it with me at all times.
Nice.
It's very fun. Let's see.
Whenever we hang out, he texts me, "Bring your 2DS." We're playing Smash.
Play The Last of Us a bit.
I did play some T-Lu last night, and didn't really get too much of a chance to play it that much, but I got the itch. So Mike, we were gonna hang out last night, and I texted him, "Hey, dude, let's hang out at like 6 in there," and then Mike says, "Actually, let's make it 8. I want to play. What again? Spelunky." So we both had our calling to whatever games.
Spelunky.
I did play some of that Velocity thing that was free on PSN.
How's that?
I like it.
Neat.
I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. It's just like a time trial game, basically. But it has like a teleport mechanic. Like,
Oh, you're into that.
I love teleport mechanics. Basically, So I don't know if you've ever heard me like laugh really hard about the Wakfu Islands of Wakfu on the 360.
I haven't.
Okay, well I'll do that later. But basically, with the right stick, you can like hold it in a direction, and then it will like highlight an area, and then you press the button, and it'll teleport to the area you highlighted. It'll highlight an area a set distance from you. So like, as you like fly really fast, you have to teleport into like the next line of rings, basically from Sonic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
That's free, you say?
Yeah, it was free on
Yeah.
PS4.
I think I downloaded that.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's basically time trials where like you have to balance between like teleporting through shit and like timing jumps on some of the running sections and like making sure you have enough like time to shoot through certain walls to get through them. Or like it's one of those things where like if you're like in your ship, then it's like an always moving screen like it is in like a lot of shoot 'em ups. And it'll crush you against like walls if you don't time through them at the correct time. if you don't teleport through them. I mean, words.
Will Westwater, let's get back to you. What else have you been playing lately?
Sunset Overdrive. Actually.
Oh, you can talk about that?
I can't talk about it, but I've been playing it, and it's been pretty cool so far.
Right. That sounds interesting.
And then, Mike and I played PT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to defend PT.
Let's talk about this.
You go into detail, and Lauren, please let the boys put up their claim before you try to take it down.
All right.
Okay.
So, PT, I actually just finished writing my article about it, so that'll go up Wednesday. But PT, it's very scary, and then it lost me completely when it had us on a fucking Wikipedia page trying to figure out what we need to do next.
Yeah.
And without any like serious continuing like threat, like in Alien Isolation, let's say, where you always have something that's randomly generated that could fucking just gut your shit. And I understand that may not be what they were going for, but it still was just mind-numbing. Like, it was so vague, the hints as to what we were supposed to do, that it just ended up, it was Mike and I going back and forth playing and, like, reading the wiki page. And the idea that who I was shitting my pants earlier playing that game.
Yeah, it was actually ridiculous.
Eventually got bored with it and was comfortable in the room is a problem. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great way to market a game, and I know it reflects nothing on the actual game itself, and I get that. That said, if they go in that direction, I don't want them to do shitty gimmicks like that, and I bet you they'd have more time to flesh out something like an Alien, or like a Slender Man, or like a fucking Madman in Outlast to threaten you. But until then, there you go. Those are my thoughts.
And Mike, you're more or less on the same page there?
Yeah, like, I mean, I wasn't as scared as Will was, but after a certain point, like, all the tension is just sucked out of the room because you're not even engaging in the game itself. You're just going through the motions. So they take all this really well-crafted tension and sort of this heightened sense of fear that you can get from being in this place. So they've created this sense of context. Then they immediately squander it by just making you go through a bunch of bullshit. And it's a huge bummer because that started off really well. Like, Will was getting really into it, and then, yeah, like you said, by the end we were just, oh no, man, you want to try and mess around with this while I look it up? Yeah, sure, alright, whatever.
I feel like a lot of the point of PT is to be, like, it's supposed to be scary, but it's also supposed to be, like, a week-long puzzle for people to crack, pretty much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's... Like, a lot of it is just because of the way it was set up as a playable teaser. Like, I don't think it should be tried to appreciate as, like, a game with an ending in and of itself, and you need to, like, take it in the context that it was intended.
I think that's a fair way to look at it. I think another way to look at it is, like, also, I'm wasting my time with this, because we know what it is, and, like, it's no longer a
we
mystery.
know now, but we didn't know then.
Well, yeah, but me and Will were not playing it in the context of looking at it then.
Yeah.
We are playing it now, and, like, I'm going to spend my time with this thing because I hear it's good. Oh, wait, I am bored out of my fucking skull.
Yeah. I'm inclined to, like, if you try to play it as a game, I agree it's not good at that, just because the pacing will fucking, like, make you really bored. I agree.
And, like, it's not even just, like, towards the end, it was not only we're looking this up and we're not having any fun with it, we're also, like, trying to get it to work. I think that was what really killed it for both of us. It's like, okay, we want to get the ending, well, we'll try this. No, this isn't working, we'll try this. That's
like,
not
were
working.
You stuck on the final puzzle?
Of course.
With
yeah, the one everyone gets stuck on.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that puzzle still doesn't have a real solution to it. I think once you get to that point, it's better to just put the game down.
Which is what we did eventually.
Yeah.
Partially because, like, I don't know if it was boredom or the fact that we needed to sleep. May have been both, but...
It's probably both.
Yeah, like...
I feel like the point of PT is to, like, show you what Kojima can do in the Fox engine is more than to like be a game.
Well, I mean, like, that's also kind of what the new Metal Gears can do. Like, I get that he can do some rad stuff with that engine, but on the other hand, whatever. Engines are one thing. I want to see, like, proof of concept for your ideas, and if your ideas are just, let's make this as obtuse as fucking possible, then I don't want to play the final game, because I don't have time or energy for that.
Well, like, Silent Hill games are very much a series that, like, goes on, like, style over substance.
Yeah.
Like, and so I think what they were trying to do was, like, show the style of horror that they're, like, capable of.
Sure, and like
as a way of selling Silent Hill. I think that's what the point of playable teaser is.
And when that works, it works really, really well. But it doesn't work often enough for me to like say, yeah, you should try this out, because now it's just a known quantity, and we're just waiting for the thing that matters, which is the full game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that the final puzzle of PT is ever really going to reflect on the final game.
God, I hope not. Holy shit, I hope not. That was
I'd be
so
really surprised
bad.
if it does. Like, maybe if there's, like, a super ultra secret ending puzzle in the fighting game, but, like...
I mean, yeah.
Having the microphone and, like, saying some random-ass J name, it's not...
Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Like, if PT was, like, a full, like, releasable product, it was like, that's... like, most disappointing, worst of the year, like, level shit. It's just the most obtuse garbage. I think that's Kojima at his worst.
I just think it's... The great thing is, it said this reflects nothing on the actual title, and and you're like, okay, cool. I don't know how much I believe all that, but I do know that, like, I guarantee you they heard some of the feedback of this, and they'll take it into account, hopefully.
Yeah, man, Kojima's really good about listening to his fans.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. But, anyway, then we played a little Evil Within, and so far it's...
I hear that's, like, it gets better, and, like, we just got to get over a little bit of a hump, but, like, does the letterboxing go away? Like, at any point? No? Well, then we're going to have a problem.
Y'all just need to play Resident Evil 4. That's all.
Dude, I agree, dude. If I could fucking high-five you, I would. Love Resident Evil 4 so
the zombie fucking
so much.
Bikers with, like, chains?
No?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm now a big fan of that.
I think that might be in 5. I don't really remember Resident Evil 5.
I'm thinking of the one where you're in Africa.
Yeah, that's 5.
It has really uncomfortable racial...
That's 5, no. Resident Evil 4 is when you're in the European Spanish-speaking country.
It is different uncomfortable racial implications.
Yes.
It's nowhere near as bad as Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5
had issues.
Resident Evil 5 is straight up racist. Resident Evil 4 is just kind of like, it's set in the Spanish country? That's kind of it.
Yeah, but I mean, in like the way they set it up in Resident Evil 4, it could have been any place.
It really could have been anywhere, and like I said, it's not really a... I mean, unless... Like, I guess the argument could be made if it makes you uncomfortable that they're taking a foreign country and having an American person show up there and, like, just be the hero. You can make that argument, and I wouldn't disagree, but yeah, it's less that, oh, this is a fucked up... It's less that, oh, we are going to make a bunch of stereotypical characters, and we're going to have, like, in Resident Evil 5, there are straight up, like, air quotes, witch doctor, like, tiki shit. In Resident Evil 4, it's just, like, it's in a Spanish village, they speak Spanish, it's not... They don't really do anything hateful. I would say, I like I said, I'm not an expert on it, but I feel like it's nothing that is outwardly despicable.
Yeah, not only that, but like whatever stuff that the infected people do, it's not like they're all under like the mind control plagas. You know what I mean? It's not a. However, the unlocked outfit for
Ashley, the
Ashley
outfit.
is Jesus. It's ridiculous.
See, that's what I'm
but
saying.
I don't know. I mean, I'm the same way I look at Vegas. You know what I mean? Those kind of things.
No,
I just kind of go, oh my god.
Listen.
Yeah.
Keep playing, beat it on pro mode, and get that suit of armor. That's the best Ashley outfit.
That's dope, because you can shoot it with a Tommy gun.
Just saying.
I have never played Resident Evil 4.
You need to fix... Resident Evil 4 is... Resident Evil 4 is one of the best games ever made.
Yeah, it's one of my
either.
top 10, for sure.
It's super fucking good. Like, it's easily in my top 10. It's like maybe one... It might be number 1, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know, but it's super,
Mike,
super
what we should do is I should buy it for the... either Wii or for the PS3, and we could use the PlayStation Move.
Yeah,
but you have to play it on like
two
something
best
where you can
versions
shoot
in
it
that
with the
game.
controller. It's sick. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a GameCube. I'll just buy it at some point.
No, you should get the Wii version. The Wii version is it's way more complete. Because once you finish that game, there are little secret story bits that keep on going and explain more of the details. You could play as one of the side characters, and it fleshes her story out better.
Is the
Monica? I played
the PC version?
Did I just spoil
PC
something?
version is good too, but the best way to play that game is with a motion controller.
Okay.
I've actually places too, and I haven't played it with a motion
right.
controller yet. I played it on the Xbox 360 and on the GameCube is where I beat it originally.
Yeah, the Wii version is the best version, in my opinion.
Well, thank you for your opinion, John.
Yeah. You're welcome, Mike.
Like,
Will, did you play anything else?
I've played a little bit of Alien Isolation. It's been a long time since I played a little bit of that, and it's...
Yeah.
I can't play without someone in the room. And I played a bit of the...
Yeah, I've been noticing that. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
it's October, the perfect month. For
exactly,
spooks.
and I played a Last of Us campaign on Grounded, which is extremely
Oh,
hard.
you're still doing that.
So I'm just chipping my way through both of those things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with me?
That's
Thank you.
terrible. How dare you?
Now, Mike Cosimano, it is your turn.
Fuck.
Tell us about Indiecade.
Indiecade is rad, dude. Like,
That's cool.
if you want to feel good about video games, especially after everything that's happened recently, like, Indiecade's a good place to go for that.
That's cool.
There is
Really?
a lot of different kinds of people there making a lot of different kinds of games.
Really wish I was there. Everything I was hearing from you and from everyone else, I was just like, oh, I want to be friends with everyone.
It was really weird because, like, somehow I ended up at, like, this Italian restaurant where, like, it was 95% Indiecade people. We're all sitting at one table, like, waiting for the Sony party next door to open. And I was gonna, like, try and sneak my way in there with Samantha Coleman. It was really weird. I met a lot of cool ass people. Oh, Ben Prunty, friend of the Chooch, he was there. We hung out a little bit. He's a good dude. It was weird because like I was saying hi to oh fuck, who was it? I was saying hi to somebody, and like I'm like, yeah, I'm Mike Casamano. I do some things, and then I didn't notice Ben was there. It's like, oh yeah, we did an interview together, and then we ended up hanging out for the rest of the show. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. My indestructible business cards were a big hit.
Nice.
Dave Lang went crazy trying to rip it. So I guess now he will remember me as the man with the indestructible business cards, which is not that bad of a thing to be remembered for. Mm-hmm. But fucking enough about that. The games.
Games.
Those
Talk.
games. I have my notebook around here somewhere with all my notes. I saw a lot of stuff, so I took notes. I saw a Grim Fandango. They had the remastered version there. It looks really good. The controls feel reasonable. I don't think so. I mean,
Is it still tank controls?
it doesn't feel like an old Resident
Okay,
Evil
because
game.
the original Grim Fandango had
It
tank
feels like
controls.
Deadly Premonition. Kind of.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not like total 3D movement, but it's not stop, turn, move, stop, turn, move. It's not that anymore. It's really funny. I've never played it before, so like this is all new stuff to me. I really, really dig the whole vibe that game has going. So I think that's something I'm gonna really have to check out when it comes out. I went to the Ouya booth because there was an Ouya booth.
Yeah, tell me about Ouya.
So they actually had a pretty decent amount of things there that I was interested in. They had That Dragon Cancer, which is it's God, what is it? It's about this guy's son and his sort of battle with cancer as like a toddler, and it's clearly very personal. Like, even though it's not just someone wringing their hands and crying the whole time, you can tell this is something that came from this person's heart. But I don't know if it totally fits as a game. Like, games that games have the capacity to like connect you to whatever's happening more because you're the one making these actions. Like, that's partially why like Gone Home worked so well for me, because like I was sort of discovering this house on my own and piecing together the story in a way that I don't know that would have had as much impact if it was just being force fed to me. And that's kind of what That Dragon Cancer is doing. It's sort of force feeding you those bits of the story, and it doesn't quite work as well as a result.
What's the gameplay like in that game?
You walk around and you kind of talk. I mean, it was described to me as an on-rails adventure game. So take that how you will. It's a really hard game to describe the gameplay of. Like, you move your cursor around and you click something and then you go do that thing, and I don't know that I got very far in it, but you're kind of moving around this like ethereal park. You're feeding some ducks, and then you like go like push your kid down the slides, and that's something you can do, and you hear dialogue play out. So it's kind of like The Path, and that you're sort of like seeing this happen in front of you. It's a weird game to describe. I don't know that it essentially falls into any one category, but it's something I would like to see more of at some point. Also at Ouya, the Duck game, which was described to me as very much like Towerfall, which makes sense because Towerfall is not exclusively on Ouya anymore. So their killer app is now on PC and PlayStation, and I can see why they'd be trying to find a new one. And it's a lot like Towerfall, except weirder. Like, imagine DuckTales mixed with Hotline Miami mixed with Towerfall, and you'd have Duck Game. And how you feel about that statement probably will define how you feel about that game as a whole. I saw Thralled, which is about a slave in the 1800s escaping with her kid from captivity, and you're kind of... It's very Limbo-esque. You're going around this sort of dark forest, like... You have these rudimentary puzzles, and sometimes you got to set your baby down, and then you got to get back to your baby quick before, like, ghosts show up and take your baby. And I kind of get what they're going for there, ghosts, white people. But, like, it adds this...
Probably more specifically, a very specific kind of white person,
sure.
if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, No. Like, in the game, they don't show up as people from that particular organization. It's just, like a white lady in a dress. Like a brown dress.
Oh, well,
I can see how you would, like, see that from my description, but it's not actually what it is. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that ticking clock element sort of detracts from the gameplay. It could be really interesting, but you got to run back to your baby, and that doesn't make it any more fun or exciting or compelling. It's just like, I gotta, come on, hurry up, push the box, and I gotta run back over and then grab the thing, which kind of sucks. Service, which is a LARP about World War III, and you've been drafted into the American Army. And there's no combat. It's just like 2 hours of social interactions, and you can like pretty much like run it anywhere. So I might try and do that at Occidental and see how that goes. I try and run a LARP, and then like
that's strange.
Virginity is permanent, I guess. Is that how that works? Is that how that ritual works? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a card for it. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm gonna see if I can find anything about it on this card. No, this just says, thank you so much for your interest. Okay. But, yeah, look up Service if you want to read more about that. PhoenixOutlaw.com, which is a pretty easy thing to remember if you want to check that out. I saw Close Your Eyes, which is a neat platformer where you fuck, all these games are so hard to describe outside of, like, a review setting, because trying to describe this stuff on the fly is difficult. Spacebar makes your screen go black. It's a platformer, you're walking around, spacebar makes screen go black, and that will sort of affect what happens. So, like, there's these weird floating pixel things, and if you hit the spacebar to close your eyes, you can pass through it. Like, you can still move when your eyes are closed. And, like, you can only see certain things when your eyes are closed. So there's sound cues, so you know where you are, and you can sort of feel, based on the sound where you're headed, if you've hit a platform or not. And I'm pretty sure I know what the game's story is about, but again, I didn't get far enough to see it. I think if I was, like, thinking about, hey, this is the most interesting thing I saw at the show, this would maybe be one of them, if only because the concept is super neat, and I could see the full game being really, really compelling. I saw Use of Force, which I don't think I'll talk about on the show, because it's, my note says, supremely fucked up. It's good fucked up, though. It's like, hey, we're making you experience this terrible thing that happened to somebody. It's an Oculus Rift, like, motion tracking game where you're walking around the space and, like, seeing something really terrible happen. Yeah, just go look up Use of Force if you want to know more about that. It's not something I don't know that I would describe on this public podcast. And then I also saw Private Eye, which is another Oculus game where you're peering into your memories and you gotta look. It's like Rear Window. It's like Rear Window mixed with BioShock. And that's what that is. Those are the things that immediately come to mind. I mean, like, I tried to play Hotline Miami, but the Hotline Miami 2, but the build was sort of fucked up. Tried to play some Ollie Ollie 2, but they didn't have any tutorialization, so I didn't really know what I was doing. And I think, yeah, like, most of my indie was just like chilling with people, which is really cool. I wanted to go there and not worry so much about working and maybe talk.
Yeah, it's around PS Plus. That
worked out.
All right.
And I also played a lot of Spelunky.
Oh, damn.
It's free on PS Plus.
It is.
Right.
I am a goddamn monster. Spelunky is the new FTL, let's just say that.
Oh, no.
Like, this is something I can just load up and play and keep playing, and it's just so easy to just go and go and go and go. Or you can just have it in a couple bites, so I guess that's sort of my new load-up game.
Yeah, you gave us notes about it.
Did I talk about Drive Club the last time I was on this podcast?
You gave me notes about it last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stand by those notes. I think that's not a very good series. I mean, game.
You can
read my review.
Yeah, you can take a look at Mike's review on videogamechoochoo.com.
Videogamechoochoo.com. Then I have this copy. Yeah, ChoochooBiz, man. I have this copy of Alien that I haven't opened. I should probably play some more of The Evil Within. The Evil Within, yeah, I stand by what Will said. It's not great. The frame rate when you turn it on is horrendous. The stealth is not particularly fun or engaging.
It does get better when the rain is not happening.
It does when you're indoors, but like if rain is the thing that crashes your fucking game, that might be an issue later on. And
I think particle effect rain doesn't look. I think that's just like fucking use a sprite if rain is killing your FPS. Sprite rain doesn't look that bad if it's rolled on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care. Just whatever makes this game run good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, letterboxing is really terrible. Like, there are times where you need to see things and you can't. So that really, really fucks with the stealth.
It was good.
Also, there's music playing again. Can you guys hear that?
No.
Okay, thank God. I don't know where it's coming from.
That's scary.
Me and Will, we watched 2001: A Space Odyssey last night. It sure is a movie.
Yeah. Sounds like a movie.
It's very long and like it feels longer than it is, and it kind of loses me towards the end. It's got some good ass moments, but hoo boy, we get it. You're being weird. Chill out.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's all I got.
Anything else y'all want to? All right. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
Yeah.
For me, I just still been playing Smash, but I've just been trying to beat everyone's All-Star mode and all the other challenges, because for some reason I really want to 100% the game. So I'm trying to get all the trophies and all the challenges done.
Alright.
I'm getting close. It's fun. But because I haven't really been focusing on any one character, I've started to kind of lose my polish.
You need to pick a main, man.
I need to get good again. I need to practice. No, I got my main. I'm maining Duck Hunt Dog. So I just need to get good again. I need to practice with the Hound once more. But I finished Bayonetta 2. You can read my review on the site. Everything I said last week is what I'm standing by. It's still got such great combat. It is just so much fun. And it's a lot easier than most character action games, but not in a way that's insulting. It's more just easier to wrap your head around, and it's better explained than most character action games, and Witch Time is a very, very good gimmick, I suppose. And I just like Bayonetta as a character. So
John, let's hear your Bayonetta impression right now.
Oh no.
Oh, you want me to do my Bayonetta impression?
Yep, I want you to do your
Okay.
award-winning Bayonetta impression.
An award-winning Bayonetta impression. Okay. Okay. Hello, I'm Bayonetta. Do you want to play with Bayonetta? Oh, hello. Let's go. Let's go kill some angels. Oh, Bayonetta.
Some,
that's my Bayonetta.
what did you say we had to kill?
Angels.
Angels?
Angels.
And not Asians, like I thought you said?
No, I do not. I am not discriminatory to any humans. I do not kill humans. I just want to kill angels. And demons too, if they're being naughty.
Yeah, let's just move on.
I only want to kill demons if they're naughty.
By the way,
Okay.
Video Game Choo Choo's official best Indiecade business card. It's a tie between Lily Nishida and the Ouya people. Those are good business cards. And that's all I have to say for that. Thank you.
Hopefully you'll be less inclined to laugh at me whenever I mention the Ouya in the future.
I mean, they're trying to make that thing relevant after like it came out and people fucking dropped off of that thing. Like they were very happy to see a dude with a media badge in there. I mean, maybe they're just also really friendly, but I got the impression that like they would appreciate it if there was more media coverage of that thing. On the off chance they.
I mean, I don't think it's an awful system. A lot of people think it's like really bad, but it's not.
The new one seems better.
terrible.
The new controller seems better. Like, regardless of perceived quality on our part, people don't talk about that thing anymore, and I would imagine they want to get press coverage of it up more before they inevitably announce the new one.
Oh,
That makes sense.
yeah, that's about all I played. Like a couple nights ago, I went back to that nerd bar that I went to.
Remind me what it was called?
The Geek Easy.
Okay, I'm just going to vomit for like 5 minutes straight, so excuse me while I do that.
Yikes.
All right,
So while he's out,
Okay. I'll talk about this. Mike, please be okay. Anyway, no, it's I don't know. I think that the events that transpire there are kind of dumb. I just like hanging out with my friends. There was a JoJo posing contest, and I got second place.
nice.
And
Yay.
the only reason why I didn't get first place was because they, for some reason, thought that me doing Dio's ready pose wasn't actually his pose. I don't know why. I straight up did the re like I did it. But they were like, oh, this guy isn't first place material, even though it was a pose. And the other dude that won wasn't even doing JoJo poses. He was just posing. And they were like, oh, look at that. That's a cool pose. And I'm like, I straight up did fucking
Poses
JoJo
from
poses,
actual
and
JoJo.
They
So they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, from the hit manga. Yeah, it was fucked up.
What a poser.
Yeah. I also played in a mini
What a
Smash Bros.
poser.
I like
I
it
don't
though.
fucking care about your joke, Mike. That's why I ignored it.
Hello?
What a poser.
And I also played a Melee tournament, and I didn't do good at that. Because, yeah. And also there was a part where some dude came on to DJ, and all he played were, like, white people wedding songs. Like, they played the Macarena and the Cha-Cha Slide, and I danced all of them. But afterwards I was just like, man, that was the whitest shit ever. I like, looked down at my hands, and I was just like, this is me. I am the white boy, and I was like, alright, I just gonna have to live with this.
Hey, John Michonski.
Yeah, that was it. So let's move on to news.
Yes.
Let's move on to news. Mike, did you want to tackle it first or tackle it later?
I don't know. I'm feeling like we should tackle it now.
All right. You wanted to be the one to do this,
Yeah.
right?
As the person who is... My name is still Editor-in-Chief Mike Casamano, so, consider this an auditory letter from the editor.
All right. Go for it.
Oh boy.
Gamergate. Let's just say right now that's what this is about. I'm going to talk about this, and then I'll open the floor to the rest of this illustrious panel.
All right.
I feel like a lot of people have tried to make this thing seem like it was about ethics from the start, even though that is, not even close to true. I remember when the Zoe Quinn blog post that sort of kicked this all off first came out. I know myself and a lot of friends were unfortunately taken by it, because you look at it now and it seems almost deliberately crafted to appeal to people who take the term social justice warrior as a compliment.
Yep.
There's a lot of language in there that seems directly co-opted, which is something that continues to this movement even to this day. So I feel like in order to address Gamergate, we have to sort of address where this thing came from and why so many people were taken by it. It's not hard to look at it and see a lot of people being immediately duped. But what happens after that duping is super important, because myself and a lot of other people who looked at this and went, oh no, this isn't great. Literally after all of it was debunked and we fucking pulled our heads out of our asses, we're like, okay, no, fuck this. And that's when Adam Baldwin swooped in and started the whole Gamergate thing. There has been no coverage of Depression Quest or any Zoe Quinn game by Nathan Grayson. You want to talk about, don't sleep with sources in general, that's one thing, whatever, but that hasn't been what this is about. No one has ever went this is just something that isn't too good. They've tried to make this about Zoe Quinn sleeping around to get ahead, even though there has been no proof of this.
It's demonstrably untrue.
I wanted to say borderline slander, but borderline is not the right word. It's
a slander.
Yes, it is. You are defaming someone's character with this. So whenever people try and paint Gamergate as a legitimate movement, it's hard for me to follow them down that road, because a D-list actor started it as a result of a misogynistic backlash. And what that movement has become since then has only exacerbated that origin. It's pulled the fucking Breitbart folks into this. It's become this...
I'm not sure why the fucking Breitbart folks...
Because it's something that's against women. Now women are being harassed out of their homes. And I feel like I speak for everyone in this call when I say that the movement that allowed this stuff to happen is bad. Video Game Choo Choo denounces the actions of Gamergate and anyone who would think that harassing any woman for any reason is okay.
Is acceptable.
Yes, it's terrible. It is beyond terrible. It is beyond reproach. It's fucking disgusting that we have to sit here and say, don't harass people over a lie that you all believed. And this may sound insulting, and maybe a little bit of it is.
I didn't buy it.
No, Lauren was fucking the voice of reason from day one, which, honestly, no sarcastic clapping here. Good on her for keeping her ears and eyes open. And the ethics part of this, the fact that like people are trying to make this still about ethics is almost laughable. Because
There actually was... Oh, I'm sorry, keep going. There actually was, like... Fuck.
Okay, I'm just gonna like try and power through this, and then we'll get to the discussion part. But like, people are, as well, you should be. The ethics claims are like I said, laughable because there is no evidence of journalists like taking money or purposefully inducing favoritism. You want to talk about how journalists get like maybe a little bit too close to developers. That's something we have been talking about in this circle for a very long time, and it's something we're trying to figure out. Like, disclosure of relationships is important, and it's something we're getting better at without this movement. Like, sites like Giant Bomb and their, like, relationship to Harmonix, every time a Harmonix review pops up, you see that disclaimer. Sites like Destructoid, you see a disclaimer when it's, like, a Gearbox game. Like, Anthony Birch used to work there. So, obviously, as you should, you say, hey, this guy who used to work here worked on this game, this didn't factor in. And, like, Borderlands, a pre-sequel, gets a 6 out of 10. Like, if that's the kind of review scores friendships buy, I don't want to know what kind of review score, like, a rivalry would buy. And there's also, like, the Game Journal Pros thing, which is insane. Like, people in this industry talk to each other. And that's, I think, perfectly reasonable. And if you believe that all reporting happens in a vacuum, you're out of your mind. It's the same thing with, like, objective reviews. Literally impossible. You can't do that. So you have that, you have, like, the Gamers Are Dead articles. You have, like, people getting mad because, you're attacking my gamer identity. I think you're kind of missing the point of that. The gamer identity is dying not because, like, all gamers are misogynistic pigs, although many of them are, and this culture is kind of founded on being terrible in a lot of different ways. But it's also like so many people are playing games. What does the word gamer mean anymore? I think that's the crux of those articles that a lot of people willfully misinterpret. And so you combine that, and you combine like more socially aware gaming coverage, and a very small but vocal minority has sort of twisted that into, the games journalists like sort of turning against their readership. Like, I think Total Biscuit says something along the lines of, we'll remember who threw their readership to the dogs. And if you want to look at the numbers, with Polygon and Kotaku reporting record months, then that's not true. And if you also look at it as literally, like, game journalists have a problem with their readership, the readership you're talking about are the people who are vocal in the comments, and even then, I bet that doesn't apply to everyone in the comments. So you look at just the comments, and time again, the numbers have shown us that people who comment on things, they're like maybe 1% of your user base. So it's only this 1% that, maybe not even, maybe a portion of 1% that are getting super mad about this. You can't have it both ways. You can't say you're this oppressed minority and then also try and bully sites into doing what you want. And especially you can't do this with the smokescreen of ethics, because that's not what this is about. It's not what this is about from the beginning. It's just, this is a misogynistic movement that just found a way to also complain about a fucking Polygon giving Bayonetta a 7.5. Like, if that's your evidence of, like, corruption and bias in journalism, you're a fucking idiot. Like, no bullshit. You are a goddamn moron. And you can disagree with their score. You can say, I don't know that I would have done this, or I think maybe this was even unfair. But if, like, that number really riles you up, then fucking get off the internet, because I don't know how you survive. And this is, of course, before you get into the whole Not Your Shield thing, and maybe the validity of the accounts where, like, there are women saying, I support Gamergate, and, do what you want, but I don't know that I believe that every single one of those people posting in that hashtag is actually a woman and not a dude with a female avatar, as we saw back during that Giant Bomb thing.
Yeah, that's not something that you should question. That is absolutely true, because if you look at screen caps of the 4chan threads, they absolutely they straight up say, use a female avatar and pretend to be a girl. Like, that is absolutely true.
Sure.
There is definitely a small portion of women who, I'm just gonna be fucking real, I have no idea what the fuck they're doing, but there are definitely women that support Gamergate.
Sure. I don't get it.
Most of them
Yeah.
are people who are bought into the ethics angle.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
like,
they-
if you bought into the ethics angle, like, I'm sorry, you've been tricked. You've been fooled in more ways than one. Like, sites are not dying. They're not
you
doing
should be
great.
Angry.
Yeah, I mean,
you should be angry. That people tricked you into that.
And you should stop supporting Gamergate because we're now on the front page of the New York Times because Anita Sarkeesian is homeless. Because she doesn't live at home because of the death threats. That movement, that is fucking scorched earth. That hashtag is unusable because no one will listen to what you have to say. Not after MSNBC, not after Huffington Post, not after the New York Times, not after the Washington Post. You're done. You've lost in more ways than one. And arguably you lost the moment you signed up for a movement that was about misogyny in games. And that sucks. I'm sorry that you thought that you were doing something ethical, but, like, you need to step away. At the very worst, you have helped give credence to a movement that other people have looked at this and said, you know what, you're right, I'm going to send death threats to this woman. You can't look at the culture of Gamergate and say, we are totally innocent in this. Because...
Not only that... Yeah.
No, go ahead, Will.
I was just going to say, not only that, when so many people have asked me my opinion on Gamergate, and quite honestly, I've been so fucking confused as to, like, everything that goes on and what it means, and that's happened. But I knew I had a good idea of what was happening before that, and, you know, obviously just making previous things even worse and worse and worse. But the entire time, there was such this gray area that, in general, a good rule of thumb is before you get behind any movement, understand everything. Like, well, what do you think about game? I'm like, honestly, I don't know enough to say anything other than people are being assholes to people on the internet. What the hell? We're here for video games. Can we stop? What the hell is going on?
That's sort of another problem because, like, you can't say Gamergate doesn't condone harassment. Says fucking who? Who's in charge of this thing? Like, there can be people in this movement that
basically.
don't... Well, I mean...
It's not 4chan. They got kicked off the board, so it's now 8chan, I guess.
I mean, those people definitely condone harassment. So if you want to look at it that way, then what you're telling me is a fucking falsehood. Like, maybe people in Gamergate don't support harassment, but, like, it's a mob. It's a faceless, like, mob that just lashes out at people with goals that don't line up from member to member. Like, how are we supposed to take that seriously? Also, how are we supposed to take that seriously when you consider the origins of the movement and what it has become famous for in the mainstream press, but ignoring all that fucking enormous elephant in the room? I can't take it seriously because I don't know what you want. I don't know what the core of this thing is.
I mean... Okay, so as far as I can tell, a lot of the stuff that kicked off Gamergate...
That was not, like, an actual question. That was just,
No, I know, but I want to like, actually, like, mention a bit early in the history. So, Gamergate has a history, like, before Zoe Quinn's jilted ex decided to be an asshole. Right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's go back to the Feminist Frequency Kickstarter.
Yeah, like, if you want to fucking nail it down, that's one of the things that definitely got this thing started.
Yeah, so the Feminist Frequency Kickstarter happens, right? Yeah. Anita Sarkeesian gets fucking tons of harassment. That's normal for a feminist online, unfortunately.
Which is, that's a dark thing to say.
Unfortunately. I'm just saying, I'm telling it like it is. That's normal for a feminist online.
What a fucking pitch black concept. Jeez.
I know.
No, I'm not agree. Like, I never really considered it until you just said that. Man.
So you know, she gets a ton of harassment. The gaming press in general says this is bad. So step one, we have anti-feminists on the internet who like video games who are feeling burned by the gaming press because they don't back up their politics.
Right.
So we already have, you know, at this point, like, the seeds of Gamergate where people don't trust the gaming press on social justice issues. Now, gaming is kind of a gross culture. We acknowledge this. Gaming journalists are not innocent in the establishment of that culture.
For sure.
You could see how a lot of, you know, anti-feminist gamers would feel a little, like, surprised to hear that the gaming press isn't backing up their misogyny. So
It's
obviously something has gone wrong.
The press grew up, but a lot of other people didn't. So they see folks like Jim
Yeah.
Sterling, who at one point would have made fun of Anita Sarkeesian, like backing her up.
Yeah. And so what they think is that, like, oh, the feminists have corrupted our press. So for them, it actually is about corruption. It's about feminist corruption of the press. I mean, I swear to God, that's what their issue is. They're not going to fucking come out and say it, but, like, that's what they're thinking. But maybe you should think about the kind of corruption.
Sure.
So when they hear about Zoe Quinn allegedly, not actually doing this, but allegedly sleeping with Nathan Grayson for coverage, they're like, aha, it's evidence of this thing we've suspected for the past 2 years, ever since, like, the press didn't back us up on this Anita Sarkeesian thing.
Yep.
And, that's the history.
I think
it's...
like also if you want to point to another thing that maybe exacerbated it, back when Giant Bomb hired Dan Reichert, and two women were like, maybe you should have hired a woman, and then they got an inordinate amount of shit to the point where Samantha Allen left the gaming scene.
I miss Samantha Allen. She was good.
She is. She's still a really talented writer, but it's a bummer that she's not writing about games anymore.
I know.
Like,
she was one of the best.
we lost Jen Frank. Like, Jesus
I'm really
Christ.
fucking sad about Jen Frank. I never thought Jen Frank was gonna leave.
Like, yeah, like
she's like one of the fucking best writers in the goddamn industry, and she's gone.
you want to talk about like one of the pillars of this community, Jen fucking Frank. And now we don't have Jen Frank anymore. Like, what the fuck? I can't side with any movement that like would kick Jen Frank out. Like, you out of your fucking minds? Jesus Christ. And like, also, by the way, this is not us opening up a discussion or like inviting people to go, where's your proof that Gamergate people did the harassment?
Fuck anyone who's going to do that. Just like, if you're gonna do that, fuck you.
Also,
you know what? Here's your proof. I'm grabbing my nuts right now.
By the way, if I hear one motherfucker go like, both sides, I'm gonna throw up again. I'm definitely going to throw up again. Because, like, even if there's equal harassment on both sides, which is not true, one group of people is being harassed for being a woman or a queer person, and another group is being harassed because they sided with a misogynistic movement. Do you not see the fucking difference?
You know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna say something really quick. I'm gonna say something. This might be okay. This is probably a little mean, but I don't fucking care. I think if you are a part of a group of people that is going to harass women and is going to be shitty and like that,
or is like helping a culture that allows for that.
I think you deserve a little harassment. I think you deserve some people telling you to fuck off and die, because I don't really disagree with them. Like, fuck your stupid ass if you think that harassing women off the internet, if you think that driving women to homelessness is okay, because it's not like you're going to. It's not like you're going to get your address posted to the internet. It's not like you're going to get friggin' dead animal carcasses sent to your house. It's not like you're going to get threatened with rape and murder. No, you're going to get someone telling you to fuck off, and that's not equal. That's nowhere near equal. I wish that I could tell each and every Gamergate person who legitimately believes it's okay to harass women to fuck off personally. I want to say their names. I want to say their full names. Blankety blankety, kiss my ass. I want to tell each of them that, but I can't because they're stupid anonymous assholes hiding behind smug anime girl avatars. But they can directly pinpoint these feminist writers and harass them and say far, far, far worse things. And, oh, it's equal harassment. Oh, we get the same thing. No. Shut the fuck up, you trash. You're worse than trash. Because if you were trash, you would have a receptacle to be placed in, and you would be picked up by. There would be a job that men would come and pick you up and put you in a car and take you somewhere and put you in a large pile. No, you don't deserve that. You just deserve to just magically disappear off the face of the earth because you just don't deserve anyone's attention.
I don't know. Some cities burn trash for energy.
I think Will kind of nailed it on the head. Like, you're not a martyr for anything important. That's pretty salient there. Now we have a villain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you seen their fucking boycott list?
There's no good. There's no good.
Seth
Yeah,
Rogen is
so,
making fun of you. You've lost.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Yo.
Did you guys see the Game Ethics hashtag?
I saw that when, like, people who gave a shit were tweeting in it.
Okay, so, like, just... If you really want to talk about corruption in games journalism, and you don't want to be, like, gross and misogynist, you have places to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just, like, gonna point that out. It's
Also,
just that,
there are problems worse than talking about social issues in games journalism. There's
I know,
there's
but,
underpay.
like,
There's
the only kind of corruption they ever seem to care about is the kind where feminists are, like, taking their game journalists away.
or for sure, like you
Guys...
guys.
there is no corruption besides the oncoming feminist army, and I'm like, how can you say it's not about misogyny, it's about corruption when... Okay, like, I'm gonna speak straight up. That's like saying the fucking Civil War isn't about slavery, it's about states' rights.
Yeah.
That's like saying the Civil War is about states' rights. It's not.
That's a good metaphor. Yeah.
You know, yes, it's about states' rights. The right of the states to own and hold slaves. It's fucking...
That's what that means.
What else can it be?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist in a vacuum.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to, if you want to talk about that, you need to drop the hateful...
You need to drop the
background.
tag.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have just said that from the beginning because that was way better.
Also, can I just point out that, like, the 4chan board, like, that was responsible for most of the raid organization is literally a neo-Nazi community?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if you're in a movement and neo-Nazis are like, yeah, I like that movement, maybe reevaluate?
Well, no, it's
Reevaluate
like,
your life?
No. So the 4chan board poll was kind of
Yeah.
like organizing a lot of the stuff on 4chan board B.
Mm-hmm.
Poll is a neo-Nazi community. Like,
Yeah.
the movement was pretty much run by neo-Nazis.
And
Like,
again,
it's not just neo-Nazis being, yeah, let's do that. Like, it was actual, literal, like, honest-to-God people who identify as neo-Nazis running the fucking...
again, if you email us asking for proof, it's in your ass. You have to bend over and find it. It's in there.
No, you can go ask Poll.
That's where we put the proof.
Just go ask the board.
No, Lauren,
They won't lie to you.
it's not our fucking... No, it's not our job. Like, we are not in a journalistic capacity right now. This is us shooting from the hip on this podcast about a movement that promotes misogyny.
So, yeah. And then, like, there's that crap with, like, hatred, really? Like,
There you go.
okay.
Bad game. There you go. We can move on from that because
Yeah.
that's bad.
So, hatred
I mean-
put out a...
Yeah. Like I wrote like a little article about it, just because it was like when that trailer came out, it was a very opportunistic trailer. I don't think it was a coincidence they put out that trailer when they did, because it was a couple of days after. Here's just more proof that Gamergate is fucking scum. They put out the trailer like a day or two after Anita Sarkeesian was threatened with a mass shooting at one of her talks at a college.
Yeah.
So they put that trailer out, and that trailer is just about a really stereotypical, just, oh, I hate everyone. Like, he looks like he's like the dude from Metalocalypse, but somehow even more stereotypical. And he's just like, I'm gonna kill everyone. And then he just goes around and, like, shoots women and black people.
So the game is actually... They put out a team photo of the development team for that game. And, like, they have, like, a lot of, like, national, like, anti-immigration, like, anti-Islam, anti-gay people, like, paraphernalia around in that team photo.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the dudes is wearing a neo-Nazi shirt, like, straight up. So, there you go. This is the kind of shit that is happening in video games right now, and like
they can make the game,
like,
goddamn, okay. Like
I am not.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
People who are
I am not a woman. I am not trans. I am not a POC. But I have thought a lot during all of this Gamergate stuff. I have sat back and I have thought, why am I doing this? What is going on? Why would I continue being a games journalist if this is just what goes on? And I've gotten really depressed about this shit. And me, as someone who isn't directly involved, getting so fucked up over this, I can't even fathom how it feels for people who are legitimately scared of this stuff.
Yeah. Like you go in the Stop Gamergate 2014 tag, and a lot of it is just, I want to feel safe.
Yeah, so something I heard when I was, like, explaining, like, what was going on in Gamergate was, like, I heard the person I was explaining it to ask me, you know, well, why can't we all just go back and play games? And I'd like to just point out that not all of us feel safe playing games. Like,
Also, the fucking Pandora's out of the box.
Like, it's not, like, it sounds
back.
great to just, like, go back and play your games, but not all of us can do that.
Yeah. Like, that seems to be a thing that, like, a lot of white dudes say. Also, one last thing, two last things, actually, before we leave this topic forever.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a reminder to people that we are not opening up a discussion here. If you want to talk about it, there are other places to do so. And if you use the word fallacy near me, God help you.
Also, didn't Giant Bomb do a thing on Gamergate?
Yeah, Giant Bomb, GameSpot, and Polygon all denounced it. Like
Polygon did the best out of the three.
I agree.
Giant Bomb
I didn't read the Giant Bomb one yet.
At the end there, Jeff. Basically, what happened was Jeff wrote it. He talked about how like he called Gamergate out by name, said that if people actually care about journalistic ethics, they need to step away from it, and that it's awful that Gamergate harassed women. But in the last little bit of the discussion, he pointed out that there were people that he did kind of pull a both sides thing and was saying that there are people that are getting too angry about it and that they should just keep pressing on and not give up.
I'm glad Jeff has the emotional distance from the issue to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's how I felt, and it was really upsetting to see him say that. But the reason why I don't know about Jeff, but I'm at least not worried about the other dudes because they had an open forum discussion and they were actively reading it. The Giant Bomb guys were actively in that forum and were talking to people and trying to understand. So I'm not super worried about Giant Bomb. I just hope that Jeff does learn something from this, because yeah.
I mean, I gotta finish up. What was I going to say? Like, sort of coming back to the Polygon one for a second. You know, we can have theories about how why it took so long for GameSpot and Giant Bomb to say anything. Like, you want to maybe think about CBS getting involved a little bit there.
Because they posted theirs at the exact same time.
And I imagine there's like some legal team behind the scenes trying to make sure everything's okay. But you also like look at Polygons and the whole we're going to take our time on this because some editors are afraid for their lives and their children's lives, which is a fucked up thing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, like, Patrick and Alex have talked very extensively on the topic, and they've said, like, we don't want to bring unneeded harassment to these people because, for example, okay, one of the first times on Giant Bomb that they discussed the Gamergate stuff was on an episode of Bombin' in the AM.
Yeah.
And Patrick and Alex did not specifically call out Gamergate because they said that they didn't want to bring harassment to anyone. But they also didn't mention any of the women that were being harassed by name because they didn't want to bring harassment to them. Patrick said that after they made vague reference to it on that Bombin' in the AM, he said that he had to spend the entire rest of the week answering PMs from people wondering what the fuck he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of an interesting thing to look at, just be like, there's a lot of people who don't even know this is happening because they're not on Twitter and they don't follow indie devs.
Right.
Yeah.
as it got bigger and bigger and started getting covered by bigger, like the New York Times and Rolling Stone and all that, obviously the game sites needed to cover it because, I mean, they already didn't look good then, but now they're being left in the dust by, air quotes, more legitimate places.
And like I have talked to other people in places that will remain nameless, and they have refrained from denouncing Gamergate because they are also afraid. And like you also want to talk about like women have been afraid for a while, which is also another fucked up thing. But like Gamergate has sort of bullied the press into submission in a lot of ways. Like if you're a black person and you see a Confederate flag, that must be a bad sign.
Yeah.
Yes.
This whole thing is fucked up, and I will not be answering any questions on the matter.
Okay. In other news, PSN had a flash sale.
Actually, sort of like in like tonally
in similar
opposed
news, related news,
there's a lot of women in that flash sale, which is good to see.
Yeah, so the actual announcement I noticed...
Paragon of feminism, Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, so actually I noticed that flash sale. I mean, not all the games in that flash sale are terribly feminist. Like, Fat Princess has a lot of its problems.
It's called Fat Princess.
That's not the main problem. The Fat Princess game was actually about a princess that was fat and, like, was, like, being awesome at being a fat princess. That'd be fine, but that's not what the game's about.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that, like, they put out a flash sale and all the games prominently feature women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no indication that this is the case, like in the actual sale announcement, or like, they don't seem to exactly be acknowledging this at all, but I'm wondering if PlayStation, like, knew what they were doing there, and they were, like, trying to, like, subtly suggest, hey, let's...
Yeah, I feel like it's a good non-wink.
Yeah.
Like, one of the movies you can get in that flash sale is Haywire, and that is a pretty good female action movie, if you want to see that.
Yeah.
Haywire's legit. Steven Soderbergh, what a talent.
So, yeah, let's move on from all that. We don't have that much news other than that.
Who's the Unreal Engine thing?
Yeah, you could talk about that. I'm not.
I mean, I think Mike had more info on that since he went to Indicate and talk show.
I mean, like, not too much. It's just like the vibe I got from when I was talking to the Unreal people. They seemed like they were really proud of the accessibility and sort of the ease for newer developers to get into this. Yeah. And it seems like their main focus here is not the money. Like they said straight up, we've made our money. Now we're just going to try and give back a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is, I think, like back in September, it went free for, like, Unreal Engine 4 became free for, like, academic use. Something else happened recently. I'm trying to find it. I was just reading something about it. Yeah, I found it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so essentially what they're doing is they're making the... Oh, never mind, I misread it. Yeah, so what happened was back in September, they said, hey, if you're like a student and you need a copy of the Unreal Engine, we will like let you use it for free.
Huh.
And that's good, because I think that like access to engines is maybe not as much lately, since Unity's become more common, but making your own engine is hard.
Yeah.
So
I bet.
Yeah, it's very hard. Even if it's like, so I made a small game once. I never actually like put it out or anything, but it was just like a little text-based roguelike game.
Mm-hmm.
Even making one of those from scratch is harder than you would think it is.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So like, yeah, good on Epic, I guess.
Yeah, good for them.
So yeah, Gamergate.
No.
More like gamer shit.
Yeah, basically. The last little bits of news, there's not really anything gigantic, but I'll just go through everything. The new Guilty Gear game is out on PS3 and PS4 December 16th in the US.
Okay.
That's 2 weeks after it comes out in Japan.
Alright then.
Yeah, and it's looking really pretty. I've never played a Guilty Gear game. I'm not crazy into BlazBlue, but I might look into this. I like fighting games, so I want to try some new stuff.
Is that
there's
Exert?
gonna... Yes,
Okay.
it is.
I mean, Guilty Gear never really changes. So.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll still give it a shot. I want to try new fighting games. Like I'm also interested in because I follow a lot of fighting. Sure, but I follow a lot of fighting game blogs on Tumblr, and I want to try like Capcom versus SNK or like King of Fighters and shit like that. I want to try more stuff.
All right.
So if listeners, if any of you guys have any recommendations, feel free to hit me up.
Yep.
Alright, more news. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have a demo available October 21st, but in order to get it, you need to sign up on the Pokemon Company on Pokemon.com, and you fill out an application thing, and you get like you get a profile in there, and it's like you're a trainer on Pokemon now. You're a Pokemon trainer.
I wonder if they're doing that for like user research.
I guess I don't know. The Pokemon website is weird. I mean, you can sign up on it to play the Pokemon trading card game online too, which is pretty cool if you're really into that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just did it for the demo. But yeah, they'll email that to you on the 21st. And finally, some new information about Smash Bros. And the Wii U leaked out. On the official Amazon page, they announced that the Master Hand and Crazy Hand update that was posted a couple of days ago is Master Orders and Crazy Orders, which may be the new event match version. And they also leaked that there is going to be a board game mode, which may bring amiibos into it. Like that might just be your piece on the board game. I'm not 100% because they've just mentioned it. There's no official announcement, but yeah, that's it's pretty interesting, and I'm excited for that. Yeah. That's all the news I got. Anything else y'all got, or should we move on?
Breaking news: John Michonski sucks.
How about you chill out?
I'm really resisting saying I told you so one Gamergate.
No, you fucking no. I mean, when Gamergate started, it was like, yeah, this is dumb. But like, I feel like being fooled by a thing that looks like every other call-out post on Tumblr I see. I give that one to us.
I'll let that one slide.
All right.
Yeah, like really, when I first read that, I was really creeped out with the whole Five Guys shit.
That was.
But I just felt like I just when I just heard, yeah, no, she was going around and doing this and this for press. Like just hearing that was like, oh, what the fuck? But then once it was like, oh yeah, no, there was nothing of that sort. He never wrote anything about Depression Quest. Like as soon as I heard that, I immediately went, okay, this is bullshit. This is awful. She's fine. Like it was immediately as soon as that was disproven. Like it was immediate. Nope.
Once you did literally any research.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it was just hearing about it was okay. This is fucked up. Then disproven. All right, I'm done. Like it's just, you just. I will.
I mean, I found out about it from John Walker's blog.
Yeah, so obviously he has more knowledge of...
John Walker's blog pretty much said, yeah, I couldn't find any evidence of misconduct.
Yeah, so it was a lot easier for you to immediately know that everything was false. So, yeah, exactly. If I had heard about that through any more concrete means, I definitely would have immediately been against it. And I do apologize for not just immediately being against that and for even a second believing that there was bullshit corruption in gaming, because obviously there
the thing is that
there are problems, but those aren't the problems.
Well, okay, so the thing is that like the corruption that is in gaming is for their benefit.
Yeah.
Like, have you noticed that?
Yeah, like dudes getting hired.
I mean, it's not even
women.
the dudes getting hired thing. It's like, okay, so if Gamergate was actually about what they said it was about, right? Publishers / developers getting too close to the press. Like, even if that was hypothetically it, those relationships make the press better, not worse.
I mean, yeah, like, you need sources to do any kind of interesting coverage.
Yeah. And, like, whenever, fucking a publication would get access to information that maybe marketing didn't want them to have, it was always through those kinds of relationships. Like, the corruption that was there was almost always to general public's benefit.
It never, like, resulted in, like, weird review scores, because the people doing reviews aren't the journalists out there making the sources.
I mean, there's that, but, like, that shit went away in 2008.
That's also true.
Yeah, like, that was a problem maybe, like, in 2006 to 2008, but, like, after fucking Jeff Gerstmann left GameSpot, that was no longer a problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I think I actually asked, I actually think I sent Susan Arendt or one of some place's head editor, I think it was Joysticks, an ask on Tumblr, and I was like, how do you like make sure these kinds of problems can happen? I think what she told me was that the sales team, which just like runs the ads, is like kept very separate from like the actual like writing teams.
Yeah.
So, like, the writers don't know what kind of ads the site's going to be running.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time. So...
You know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm cool if we don't talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Let's move on to some questions. We got questions. We can talk about these questions.
All the questions about Gamergate. Oh, no!
No. These are all
we have a good
fun questions.
We have good listeners. They don't ask us stupid questions.
It's true, yeah. Everyone who's listening right now, I mean, unless you prove me wrong by being a fucker, don't prove me wrong.
We're going to hit publish
Be
on
great.
this podcast, and John's Tumblr is just going to be a shit show for the next 5 days.
No.
They'll probably come after me because I'm the woman.
That's true. That's unfortunately true.
I'll let you guys know if I have any problems.
Yeah, and we'll stick up. I hope we'll stick up for you, but everyone else, y'all should stick up too. Video Game Choo Choo as a community, I want everyone to know that we will have women's back. We want to be inclusive, we want to be fun, we want to be flirty, we want to be friendly, you know. VideoGameChooChoo.com.
Don't make Will use his gains against you.
Yeah. Alright, let's get to questions. We got some good ass questions this week.
Do we?
Yes, we do. But remember, if you want to send in questions, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask is the best way to do it.
Also, podcast
Please.
at videogamechoochoo.com, but like no one ever uses that, so whatever.
Nobody uses. This is the easiest way, dude. Just saying.
You're the
Alright,
easiest way.
Chill. Alright, so first question is from Tumblr user Dr. Tracksuit.
Yeah.
He asks, "Have any of you guys picked up a PS TV yet? Do you have any plans to?"
Nope.
I had plans to before I only had $30 to my name. But
What's a PS TV? Is it worth a lot of money?
It's $100.
Can I get employed by it?
It's an hundo.
Oh, okay.
I feel comfortable saying this out loud because like I've thought about this project so much that it'll just happen. I was gonna buy a PS TV for the express purpose of the Mike Casamano, Will Westwater, Danganronpa Let's Play.
Oh.
And
I still can't believe that y'all don't want me to, at the very least, to be involved in some way. Like,
no, you know too much. I just want to put Will in front of that thing and like wind him up and watch him go.
No, the main
I
thing
don't
with
fucking
the
care. I could be the mastermind.
The main thing with the PS TV is I don't see the point if I already have a PS4 and a Vita.
Sure.
Basically.
I mean, the Vita doesn't fit great in my hands, so like, I think I might eventually splurge on one for that express purpose, but I don't know that I will buy one until I'm absolutely 100% sure I have the money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, I am an edge case, or like if you don't have a Vita, like holy shit, this is a great buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a Vita, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I already have my Vita, and the main reason why I like my Vita is because of the portability. 'Cause I like to walk around my house and futz around with a game. Like, I play Spelunky every once in a while. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk around and play Spelunky. I like to bring it outside. Like, the fact that I can play Persona 4 the Golden in my hands was a really big reason why I finished that game.
I mean,
like, shit like that.
Whenever I use a Vita, it's always for, like, edge RPG.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't have a problem playing JRPGs
my
on
big
the PC,
rule.
so.
Yeah, my big rule is all RPGs should be portable. I can't play an RPG if it's not portable.
Yeah.
Non-portable RPGs are dumb, and just, I don't know why anyone would ever do that.
So I guess John will not be reviewing Persona 5.
I'll take
I
the
will be
review.
waiting for...
I'll do it.
Fuck no, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Step off, Boley.
Damn fucking editor.
Yeah, we are gonna fucking throw... I'll play... Persona 5 is an exception because I don't want to have to wait until the portable...
Can we do an endurance run of Persona 5 when it comes out?
If any of us lived in the same city.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Actually, I mean, like, fucking...
Yeah,
once me and Will are done with Danganronpa.
Fuck, that's gonna be like 60 on launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll give that a shot. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So questions.
More questions. This is from Tumblr user Fayril.
Hello.
This is a very negative question, everyone. Who is your least favorite character in Smash 4?
Bad John.
What the fuck? I thought you loved Bad John.
So, for those of you who...
He is your child!
For those of you who don't know, I wanted a John Michonski meme, but I was too lazy to, like, get his QR code. So what I did was I just took a picture of, like, John's Facebook profile picture, and I just scanned that into the system, and this horrible aberration popped out, and I named it Bad John. And then I kicked John's ass in Smash Brothers with it.
It was fucked
It
up.
was really funny.
It was really fucked up. And no, you didn't kick my ass.
I handily thwomped
listen.
Jonathan Michonski.
No, you want to know what fucking happened? Here's what fucking happened. We were playing with friggin' Andy. We were playing with another person. And we hit each other at the same time and blew up while Bad John was on the other end of the fucking map having nothing to do with both of us getting a KO. So shut your damn mouth, son.
Bad John handily defeated John Michonski.
Bad John sat there and did nothing while the real battle took place.
Also, later I played as Bad John and I kicked shit in.
So
Personally,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like Shulk is a little uninspired.
But he's really feeling
I
it.
think Shulk's cool. I
like Shulk as a character. I don't like how people play as Shulk, because here's what people do as Shulk. Very quickly switch Monado arts to either a Buster or Smash, and then backslash, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like they're not even behind anyone. They just do the backslash all the time.
Dude,
do something else.
I'm about that Little Mac life. I love Little Mac so
See,
much, but I guess we're talking about ones that annoy us.
Yeah.
I've never really played as, like, Dark Pit, but I just think those kind of things are just
I
kind
don't
of, like,
get really annoyed by...
palette swapping kind of...
I don't really dislike anyone
like-
on the roster, but I think that Shulk is a little bit uninspired as a character.
Dude, I just want Lucas back.
I
That's all
got
I've
some
ever
bad
wanted.
news.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. No.
Yeah.
If you want to play as Lucas, all of Lucas's moves are custom moves for Ness. So just do that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
If you,
Alright.
if you unlock all of Ness's custom... well, it's just his specials. He doesn't play exactly like Lucas.
Well, yeah, of course,
But,
but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can get PK Freeze to replace PK Flash.
Cool.
Little Mike.
Yeah. Little
So who else?
Little Mike.
What are the questions?
well, no, I gotta think of mine. I don't like...
You dislike Bad
playing
John.
against-
Come on, let's figure it out.
Alright, yeah, fuck Bad John.
Bad John.
I'm also... I'm trying to think. I have an... Okay, I don't... This is gonna be fucked up. I don't like Luigi
Agree with that.
in
I
this
agree
game
with you on that.
because they ruined him. Luigi was great in Melee and Brawl, and he is fucking awful in Smash 4, and it's so sad. It is so sad. I feel so bad for Luigi. It's like, goodbye, my friend. I can never play as you again. Kind of the same thing with Rob. Rob was my main in Brawl, and they made the two things about Rob that I loved the most, his back air and his down air, and made them really laggy.
So it sounds like the
And
year
it's
of Luigi
upsetting.
is coming to an end.
Year of Luigi's over.
Cool.
Year of Rob is over. Duck Hunt's ready to go. Fucking
The year of John
play...
Michonski continues.
Year of John Michonski still continues, though. Yeah, Bowser Jr. is my secondary. Love Bowser Jr.
Bowser
All right, next
Jr.
Shut the fuck up. Stop doing this. We're supposed to be friends.
I've betrayed you.
Next question. It's from an anonymous Tumblr user. Favorite and least favorite Mega Man games from everyone, if you've played Mega Man.
What's Mega Man?
I
Star
really like
Force
Mega Man
1
9.
and 2.
All right, whoa. One at a time. Holy shit.
Not easy being the
Lauren.
host now, John.
Yeah, no, it's not. Lauren, go.
I really like Mega Man 9 and X2.
Okay. Mike? Oh, well, you should change that, but Mike?
Star Force.
My favorite is Legends. And I haven't played a bad Mega Man game, so...
Congratulations.
I love Legends. I love Mega Man 2. I love Original X. I liked Mega Man 0.
Oh, I also like 0.
I like Mega Man 3. I really want to play... I forget what the fucking turn-based strategy games are. I forget what those are called. Not Star Force.
I don't know what those are.
The one where you play as the kid named Lan, and he's got Mega Man EXE. I don't remember what those are called.
Mega Man BattleNet?
Battle Network, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I really want to play those. But yeah, that's Mega Man Legends is fucking awesome.
I'll take your word for it.
Awesome.
Again, something I haven't played.
I need to play too. Because I own Legends 1 on just own the disc, but I have 2 full package like Black Label that's worth like $120, and one of my friends just fucking handed it to me one day, and I was just like, oh, dude, like I'm game rich. All right, next question. All right,
I'm really excited for Mega Man Legends 3.
I'm really excited for you to kiss my ass.
Well, boy, do I have good news for you, John.
I'm gonna. I said I wanted to try Battle Network. I haven't. That's not my favorite.
Battle Network is hit and miss.
No, they can't. I will always bring this up every time someone mentions Legends 3 because I never want anyone to forget. They canceled that game on my fucking birthday. During my birthday party.
My god, really?
No, I had friends over, and no, I need you to think about this. I was in the middle of a really nice birthday party. I had all my friends over. We were just about to have cake, and I was like, all right, hang on, I'm gonna go in my room real quick and just check my phone, see if there's anything interesting on Twitter. Opened it up, everyone's saying Legends 3 is canceled. I laid on my bed and I cried on my birthday because they canceled Legends 3.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Thanks, Capcom, for fucking up my birthday, for ruining that special day. I mean, I'm over it now. There's people to this day that are still upset about Legends 3. I'm over it now. I don't blame you for not being over it. I'm over it, but Jesus Christ, on my birthday.
And on that day, John Michonski met a man named Mike Casamano who would forever ruin his fucking life.
It was
the darkest day in John Michonski history.
That's not true. I think I don't remember when I met you. It was not on my birthday though.
It was definitely that. John, when you met me, did you know what a problem I would be in your life?
No, I wish I knew.
You gotta wait till time travel is invented and then just go back and warn yourself. Don't do that Giant Bomb fan podcast with him.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't believe that. That was what we were gonna fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
That was what we started doing. We were like, let's do a community podcast for Giant Bomb. Oh my god.
What bad journalists
Holy
we were.
Shit. Yeah, I know. Ooh, Gamergate, corruption. We're working with Giant Bomb. All right, let's get through this. All right, we got a bunch of questions from Happy Hour NK again. Thanks a lot for sending them in.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna some of these are just easy, like one-word answers. Any of you beaten Classic mode on Smash on the highest difficulty? No.
Yes.
You did?
Yep.
Who'd you play as?
Who the fuck did I play as? I don't know, Ike? I think that's the person I usually play as.
I was gonna say probably Ike.
Nasty man.
I don't know. I just haven't done that yet because I'm trying to do All-Star and 100-man Brawl first.
I want to try Cruel Smash.
I got through that. I'm trying to remember who I played as for that. I think I played as Lucy. I played as Lucina for all the multi-man stuff that I got to do. She's just good with like counters and shit, so that was really useful. I think. Oh no! For Cruel Smash, I played as Kirby, and I just spammed the rock over and over. That's how I did that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I got like 6 kills with that. Next question. What games are the biggest on your holiday release radar? I don't really have anything specific. I mean, like, around the holidays, I guess, would be Wii U Smash and Persona Q.
Yeah, like what?
That's really all I can think of.
What even is coming out?
Yeah, like everything's getting pushed to next
I'm gonna look
year.
this up.
So I know I can't really think of anything else that's coming out. Captain Toad. That's really
Captain Toad.
Don't talk shit. Captain Toad looks rad.
Civilization Beyond Earth.
No.
I'm looking forward to Call of Duty. I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed, but like that's not. Yeah, Assassin's
Honestly,
Creed. It's
I don't
just
have
a
that much on
thing
my
to
radar right
get.
now. Anything on the PlayStation 4, so I can use it more.
Sure.
Like, is Bloodborne coming out in time for Christmas? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
it's February.
No, that's
No.
February.
I mean, honestly, the most
time for my
main things on
birthday.
my radar right now are like indie shit and Bloodborne. So.
Will, you got anything?
Smash, and quite honestly, I was like, what do I need?
He's just gonna buy a new
Halo.
copy of
I'm
The
very
Last of
excited for
Us.
the Halo one, but I guess original stuff. I'm also kind of stoked on the Assassin's Creed Unity game. Hopefully, it's good. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, Far Cry 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Is that this year?
Shit, that is this year. Would you like to continue, John?
No.
Yeah, alright, yeah, okay, last couple of questions here. We're almost done. The new 3DS XL doesn't support the swappable faceplates. Do you think that will change how much it sells in the US? Or will it continue the trend of people just wanting to get the bigger screen?
I think once people get past the confusion of the name and those things actually start selling, I don't know. I think like the people who will buy an XL will buy an XL. I think the people who want to buy a regular one will buy a regular one. I don't think the swappable faceplates is a huge selling point.
Yeah, Japan cares a lot more about console fashion than
I think that's more of a thing for Japan, because that's a very...
I mean, I like console fashion.
Yeah, that's a very
but
Japanese ideal there. Alright, and our last... Yeah. Our last question. It's kind of two questions, but or kind of 3. All right, it's from Tumblr user Horror Errors. Thanks for sending one in. Long time listener, but bad at thinking questions, but I'll try anyways. Thanks for trying. All right. Here we go. Here's something to end this fucking podcast on. All right, you know, I'll save that part for last then. Okay. Just for no reason at all, what's everyone's zodiac sign?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini, but I'm very
Libra.
close to being
I'm a Cancer.
Aquarius.
Can you two boys repeat yourself one at a fucking time,
Libra.
please?
Aquarius.
All right. Who is your favorite queer character in games or media in general?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lauren.
no.
You just gave Lauren a very very difficult.
Are we gonna have to pardon some dust right now?
Fuck.
I mean,
Yeah, so let me think about. You guys answer. I need to think about this because there's a lot of them I like.
I think the fact that we all have to think really hard about this says a lot.
Yeah, that's
Well, I was
a
gonna
little
say, does
upsetting.
the-
But Will, what were you saying?
I didn't play that much of Sword because of the Wii Motion Plus, because fuck that, so hard 100 times.
Mhm.
But dude, that bad guy from
fucking go
Skyward
for
Sword,
it.
is he genderqueer?
Jirahim? I don't.
I think it would be kind of offensive to cast him.
Okay, so yeah, I was like, is that something? I don't want to like be an asshole.
Yeah, that he's kind of. Okay, so when I saw that particular boss, you're talking about the first boss, right?
Jirahim, he's throughout
The
the
one
entire
that's all
game.
like licking lips and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read him as a.
Okay,
fanboy
see,
player
I-
in the game.
Yeah.
It's good to ask when it comes to Japanese games, because, like, I don't know, you could say Kanji from Persona 4 or Naoto, but, like, the way they handle his characters is kind of weird. Like...
Yeah, I would like Naoto if they didn't fucking...
Drop
the
the
whole,
ball.
like, oh, I'm going to be a woman for you now. It's really... So I really, really hate the way Japanese, like, narratives about trans people go. But that's not the question. Let me think.
Alright, I want to say maybe my favorite in just all of media. Yeah. It's alright. Just in general in media, just a lot of the characters in the anime Samurai Flamenco are queer. And it's handled really well. And that anime is just really good in general. And I think everyone should watch it. It's a very good show, and it's just about a Toku hero who's gay as hell, and he teams up with a bisexual pop star, and just it's really good. I love that show a lot.
Yeah, the thing is that, like, a lot of the characters that I can think of are, like, all really subtexty.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem in games. Yeah.
That's
So
a problem
I guess,
in everything, honestly.
Yeah, they're always
Yeah,
either
yeah.
Japanese, which, like, leads to some really problematic narratives, or they're really subtexty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is not a lewd VN. It is a VN though. There's a little like VN that someone put out as basically a toy called Romance Detective,
Mhm.
and there's one of the two main characters. I like Romance Cop a lot. You can like Google it. It's free. You can download and play it. I'm not gonna say it's like the best thing ever, but you know I like it, and it's the one on my brain right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would like Naoto a lot more if he didn't have the whole, like, I'm going to misgender you and therefore change your plot arc shit.
Yeah.
That's really gross.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really know how to like talk about like Naoto or like for example.
Well, maybe I will like say that thing about how like Japanese trans narratives go.
Yes, please, give me more time to
'Cause
think
the
of
thing
something.
is that like Naoto is an utterly typical character for Japan. First off, let's like make that really clear.
Okay.
Trans people in Japan usually have a narrative that goes something like, "There's something I don't like about my life. I'm going to switch genders to get away from it, and now that this problem in my life has been addressed in a more substantive way than switching my genders, I'm going to detransition because I was running from myself and I need to accept my real body."
Yeah, that's basically Naoto's story arc.
Yeah, they're a completely typical character, and like you see things in like this with like Danganronpa,
Yeah.
with like Chihiro, and like
Yeah.
oh I want to be stronger. You see this with Naoto, where it's like oh, I have to be a man to be a detective, and it's very 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 typical, and it's gross, frankly.
Well, okay. This isn't me like saying outright that you're like wrong, but the things that I have heard about Naoto, I mean, Chihiro is completely off. That's that. But Naoto, what I was hearing was that it was like a lot of people were saying that the reason why Naoto was pretending to be male and all that was because there was the family lineage of detectives, and then it was because it was less a trans narrative and more just a narrative of a female who wanted to be accepted in a male-oriented setting.
Yeah, the thing is that that's the way
Please.
Japan approaches trans narratives.
I mean,
Like that's why I said Naoto is a completely typical character. Because, like, Naoto wasn't actually trans, they had a problem they dealt with by acting as the quote-unquote opposite gender for all the problems that entails. That's why I say that it's problematic, because they're denying Naoto's actually trans.
I'm not saying it's not problematic, I'm just saying that there's...
that's every trans character in Japan, practically.
Yeah, like, it's more just that Japan needs to... Yeah, you're right, and I'm not trying to, like, debunk you, but it's just, like...
Like, everyone always tells me that, like, no, it's just Naoto wasn't feeling it, but, like, there's a pattern, and, like, trans people have their own patterns in the West of, like, how they're portrayed in television, like how we're always, like, jokes and or we're gross or we're deceivers or something. With Japan, it's always they're running from themselves. Like how Naoto is, like, running from themselves. And you can see this when, like, Naoto's shadow shows up and is like, yeah, I'm going to give you a sex change operation. Because it's what Naoto's, like, true, deep, dark side wants, you know?
Okay. I don't know. It's very confusing in that, like, I don't really know exactly how to talk about all of this, but yeah, it's not my place to do so. So I suppose.
Yeah, no, Naoto's kind of problematic. Like, I know a trans man that's really, really pissed off whenever Naoto comes up.
Yeah.
Because, like, they completely invalidate their character. Well, Naoto's character.
Okay. And to cap this podcast off, I saved this for last.
Frank Underwood is my answer.
I can see that.
It's like this. Like I could go with the Chrome Dome and Rewind from Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, but like that would be too stereotypical even for me. Yeah, like Orange Is the New Black also has a lot of really good queer characters.
Yeah, I mostly think of gaming. I haven't actually seen Orange Is the New Black.
Gaming, like, no, I can't think of anything. I'm a piece of shit.
Well, no, it's also because, like, there's not a whole lot of it in gaming because of how the industry works.
Also true.
Yeah,
I really like Sam and Lottie from Gone Home.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Like,
Kanji.
Also, I'm just gonna, like, put it out there that Lana's kind of hot, but... I mean, she's way too young for me, but, like, I see...
Yeah, I keep forgetting you're like a grandma. You're like a grandma.
I mean, not really.
How old are you again? Like 23?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why, do I not sound 23? Do I sound older than I am?
You go back to the nursing home, Jesus.
What? No. I deserve to be here, probably.
Lauren Boley, the Moe grandma.
I'm not Moe! And I'm not a grandma either!
John, cap this podcast off.
Alright, to cap the podcast.
I had stopped recording.
This is probably still going to drum up some conversation,
God damn it.
But everyone I know,
you said we were stopping.
Myself, can't stop playing Destiny, even though they know it's a bad game.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's addictive.
What makes Destiny so addictive? That's the question.
Loot. It's a really good Skinner box, and I know that's what's happening, but... Like, do you play Destiny on PS4 then?
I played the demo, and I was just like, oh, alright, whatever.
It doesn't really get addictive, like super addictive, until you hit level 20 and start doing the legendary loot grind.
Yeah, until you fucking play 15 hours of boring garbage, and then that's when it gets good.
No, it's not good. It's never good.
That's when it gets mildly acceptable.
I won't call it acceptable. It's not. Like, okay, so the best content in the game is the Vault of Glass. It's probably not worth the shit to get there. Mm-hmm. And also the Vault is pretty much solved content, so...
Alright.
So, like, what makes Destiny addictive? Honestly?
It's the same chemicals.
Honestly, it's because of how it makes you feel about progression. Like... Yeah. It's just a well-designed Skinner box where it always feels like you're progressing even though you're not going anywhere.
Sure.
Like, it's the same reason WoW is addictive to an extent.
Mm-hmm. It's the same chemicals in your brain that tell you to gamble more. Yeah. Just like when you go to Vegas, full circle, baby.
Yeah, basically. Right.
Shut this podcast off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to
I'm stopping.
end it, I suppose.
You said we were guys.
Damn. I never got Destiny. Because... No. That was the question. Our question asker asked that. Horror Errors asked that. That was a question. That was a listener question. I never bought Destiny. Yeah, because I was thinking about it, but I was like, Yeah, Horror Errors. On Tumblr. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Do it.
There you go. Yeah, if you're gonna go follow Lauren, and she'll follow you back, I suppose.
What?
Oh my god!
I picked a good week to take a break. So like, do I do the thing?
Okay.
Do I say namaste
All right.
now? Is that how this works?
No, listen. Okay, Lauren. From now on, how about this? Okay, from now on, when we're going to stop, I will say 3, 2, 1, stop, and we stop on stop. Okay, let's do that from now on. Because holy fucking shit!
This
Oh
is
my
the
god.
greatest day of my life. Hashtag
okay.
microphone gate.
All right, you know what? I might. All right, you know what? Whatever. All right, okay. Let's just. All right, fucking. All right, listen. Okay, you probably can't hear fucking anything from Lauren because she decided to stop recording when Mike said let's end this. So holy fuck, who. All right, we're fucking done with this stupid goddamn podcast. All right, I don't know. We're a video game choo. Are you recording now? Oh, all right, okay, all right, whatever. Okay, it's fine. All right.
Oh my god.
Let's end this. I want to fucking die right now. I'm so.
No, don't.
Wait. Okay. Remember, follow us on Twitter at VGCC. Follow us on Tumblr, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com. Send us asks on there too. Go on our actual website, videogamechoochoo.com. where we will be oh my god! All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna hunt down a review game probably. I don't know. Oh my god! This has been Video Game Choo Choo. Mike, I guess come up with your own thing. This is, for fuck's sake.
Namaste?
Fuck off. Okay. 3, 2, 1, stop.
Jesus Christ, this is the best podcast.